What's up, guys? Happy New Year. I know I'm like a week and a half late, but it'll do. In today's video, we're going to go over how a simple $20 Amazon light can give you 3 high quality cinematic looks. That's right, guys. In today's video, we're going to go over how basically you can buy a $20 light off Amazon and get some pretty fantastic looks. This is not, a new idea that I came up with. I actually got inspired by someone that I just recently have found their channel, and I'm like blown away by their channel. It's a freaking awesome channel. I'm gonna butcher the name. It's either Janio or Janio. I'll play some of his stuff, right here, and then I'll put his link in the bio. But yeah, like 3 weeks ago, he uploaded a video. I think it was entitled like how I took like a $50 light, or that is definitely not the title, but basically he took a $50 softbox off Amazon and got some really good looks. So I kind of got inspired. I know that I have a couple of like $20, $30 Amazon lights for when I was, like getting started out. And I just thought it'd be a super cool video because let's be honest, like whether you have a bunch of gear or you don't, we've all been there or are there where we think that we need like all the latest, greatest gear. And, it definitely helps. I'm a huge one. When it comes to like people saying, oh, gear doesn't matter, 100%. It does matter. You can't shoot slow-mo if you're shooting 23 frames a second. So it's just going to look weird. I do want to get like straight into this video so it's not super long. There's going to be 3 looks in this video. We'll take them one by one. The first one is kind of a copycat off of Janio's channel with my little spin on it. So without further ado, here you go. So yeah, guys, if you go watch his video, you'll notice that I stole some shots, and I don't think there's any harm in that. Just, giving credit where credit is due. We start off with an establishing shot of just the sink dripping, one by one. I threw in some sound effects in there, and we've got it colored super moody. Here's how I lit this. Basically, every shot is lit the exact same, and I basically am in like a 4-foot by 6-foot bathroom, and I'm literally I have the softbox up to my left, and I'm just shooting straight into the sink. So this next shot here where I am walking into my bathroom, this is actually a pretty neat shot. I was trying to figure out how to get it lit in such a tiny, tiny space. I'm like 6'3", 6'4", so you can tell that when I, go into the bathroom, I fill up the whole bathroom. So I couldn't really have like a 30-inch or whatever these softboxes are, softbox and me and my camera. So I just took my camera down the hallway. I was using my 18 to 35 on my Blackmagic 4K, went all the way into 35, should be the equivalent of like a, 58 or something like that, 55, somewhere around there. And the softbox is actually behind the shower curtain inside my shower. So this third shot here where I put my hands down on the sink, that is actually the same lighting, same everything as the first shot where it's just the faucet leaking. The light is actually to my left, kind of off to like a 45. I have it as far up as the little cheap light stands will go, shooting down. I think it got a great look. I should have taken some stuff off the toilet and taken some stuff off of the sink, but I wanted to be realistic, like someone lived there, because I do live here. So yeah, it's just again just that single $20 light shooting for my left, kind of top down ish at like a 45-degree angle. Again, this fourth shot right here, same thing, never move the light. I'm just shooting straight into my head. This is actually a very wide shot, not a very wide shot, but pretty wide shot. I'll put that shot up right here where you can actually see the light in the left-hand corner of the frame. But yeah, I just wanted it to be kind of close up, dark, moody, kind of intimate. I'm breathing hard, something's wrong, there's some sort of tension here, and it kind of wraps around. It's a great, like rim light or wrapping light around my head, and I love it. Okay, so for this last shot in this first sequence here, I actually moved the light into the very, very corner of the room and like propped it up on like a box or like a toilet bowl cleaner or something. And I'll put that picture right here. It's actually pretty hilarious. I actually had to fold the legs all the way down, so there's like no legs. It's literally just leaning up in the corner. And I think it worked great. You can definitely see that there's some harsh light on the back, but I think the untrained eye, the unvideographered eye, the uncinematic eye, they're not going to even notice that. And I mean, you look further into the clip. I have some like pretty nice Rembrandt lighting on me. Got a pretty nice triangle on the left side of my face, camera right side of my face here because we're shooting into a mirror. And yeah, I just really like this shot. It was kind of shooting like if this is, the mirror, the light is shooting just straight into my face right here from like maybe 3.5 feet away because it's, up in the corner. So that does it for the first one. Moving on to our second look. This is kind of like another suspenseful look. It's a little bit harsher lighting. It's definitely kind of not as cinematic in my opinion, but there's a shot at the end of this that I love, and I'll probably add it to my reel. So here you go. Yeah, so one light setup, never move the light, just move my camera around. And I think I got some pretty good shots from it. I think that you'll find that you can actually do some great shots from this. I'll put up the picture here. I had my softbox to the left. I was trying to get as much top down lighting as I possibly could. Obviously, I just used everything that came with it, which was just a light stand and a light. So I couldn't like hang it. I couldn't, put it on some C-stands or anything, but I think it came out pretty well. Especially that last shot. I just love the last shot of, the right side of my face. But let's break this down and I'll show you kind of what my thinking was. So for this first shot, the kind of establishing shot, I wanted it to look like I was very nervous. As the first one, there was like some sort of tension building and I was like upset or mad or some sort of just bad emotion that was brewing inside me. And I kind of conveyed that through not only the mood of the shot selections, but kind of the coloring, the music, the riser there at the end. The first shot here is of me just, nervously playing with my hands and shaking my leg, kind of like a nervous person would do if they're about to get interrogated or beat up or, meeting the mob boss or something like that. And like you saw in that picture, the light is literally just, I'm sitting in a chair and the light is just coming down from my top left, essentially at a 45-degree angle. So the second shot of this scene, this is actually pretty interesting. So never move the light, didn't move my body, but I did take my camera off sticks and I was literally just holding it from the top handle and just trying to be as still as possible. I'm shooting 23 frames a second, no IBIS or anything like that. I think it turned out great. I just wanted to get like a more macro shot, kind of some details of my hairy pale leg, just nervously shaking. Obviously it's not ideal because if you look in the top left of that scene, you can definitely tell that not both of my hands are there playing with each other, but it'll do. Third scene is the same shot, different angle from the first one. It's just me, shaking my leg, playing with my hands. Pretty simple here. Still haven't moved the light. But to get a super dramatic look like this, you want to do Rembrandt lighting, but then shoot the shadow side. So the fourth and final shot of this scene is hands down my favorite. I really just wanted to kind of capture this harsh emotion, my brow line, the wrinkles on my face, my disgusting pores, my beard, the stubble above my beard, just really harsh shadows and just a lot of moodiness here. And again, I'll show this picture. The light is literally just to my left, shooting from a 45-degree angle about 2.5 feet over my head on a light stand. And all I'm doing to make this look cinematic and moody is shooting from the shadow side. So moving on to our third and final cinematic shot with this $20 Amazon softbox light is this. You're looking at it right now. I literally just have this, and obviously, I could have made such a better production if I had like tons and tons of lighting. I literally could have just put like a piece of poster board back there so it'll give me some, backlighting. There's a lot of things I could have done, but for the sake of showing people that you can get this stuff done with what you have and on a budget, I just lit this video with the $20 softbox light. And I think it's working pretty well. I won't know till I get it into my computer, but man, let's be honest, how many of you all were sitting here thinking, oh, he's lighting himself with that exact light right now? You didn't really notice because you were here for a certain type of content. No one is really surfing YouTube saying, oh, I'm gonna try to nitpick everybody's lighting and figure out how much money they spent on the light they're using. And if you are, just stop or, go be friends with losers. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I can't wait to hit 100. I'm literally gonna throw the most massive party ever. And by that, I mean, I'll probably stay up till like 11 and watch a movie with my wife and then regret it at 5 a.m. when I wake up. But seriously, guys, it means a lot to me. Hit that subscribe button. Give me a like. If this helped, send it to a friend, post it to a Reddit page, post it to a Facebook page. Do something. Have any questions, any suggestions, leave it down in the comments section. And, oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Hello? I'll let them know. That was the FBI, and they said you're dumb.